Paramount is a 29-year-old organization. We started this as a multi-brand garage. This garage was started by my father in the year 88, and I had taken over in the year 2001. And I do not belong to this automobile background at all. After my graduation and my management, I was into a corporate life. This transition was the most difficult part for me because I had zero knowledge on the subject, and the thing is entirely different. Being a woman also was a difficult thing here in this line, and it was very challenging for me there. And so I formed my own team, and I did point to women mechanics too, and I found them good. Of course, what does happen? Like a woman, she lacks the physical strength. So that's when I realized that I have to get an all pneumatic tool so that I make work easy for a woman too. Not only a woman, but we save on a lot of man hours, and like I did a lot of research, and and a lot of equipments and tools that I bought is just out of my pain point. Whenever I suffered on the floor or my boy suffered on the floor, that's when I understood, like, chalo, there's something to this. So over a period of time, like by then it was 2013, I must say, like that's when I realized that why don't I start a training center myself and train boys, because they all are very enthusiastic to learn the stuff. They can do it. It's just that they don't have degree or anything, and there's no dignity in this particular profession. So I decided to train, and when I started training, I found the results very good, and including in my own organization, Paramount. So what I could do was, when I started as the evening classes, and then I was searching, like, how do I certify this? Because any mechanic or anybody who works in an automobile line, I've generally noticed they always are certified. They are said like he's a Hyundai certified mechanic, or he's Maruti certified, or he's Toyota. But nobody says, yes, I am an automotive service technician. Like how you have abroad, you have this automotive service excellence. So I was searching something similar in India too. That's when I found ASDC, Automobile Skill Development Council, under NSDC. That's when I got affiliated with them. I did apply and get my affiliation on, and we were on par. Like whatever requirements ASDC had, we were almost on par. That's because basically we are a garage. Ours is a multi-brand garage, and that's the reason you find the tools here. Otherwise, it's very difficult for a training center to have so many equipments and tools. And here what I've done is, it is a live project for a student, like frankly speaking, because so we do have a classroom session wherein we talk on the subject. We do show them videos, how those things work, and also bring them down and show them in the car. It's live, it's not that we do something in the class and we show them something later after 10 days. No, it's not that. We show them the video, bring them down, show them the system in the car, and again a recap is done the next day by the trainers. And every week we conduct some kind of an assessment. We just want to know how much the student has assimilated whatever we taught. Just imagine that any training center, you have a room where you display these things, but you just open it up, close it. Suppose you want to talk on a self motor, I just open it, put it back. One day fine, second day is okay, the third day is bored, the student is bored, even you and me get bored. That's when I realized, no, because I have a garage and it's a live project for my student, he can see him for himself, like how it works on a car, in a running car, and it's where does it go, and it's very different in different cars. And being a multi-brand, my students work on different cars, and now they're certified as automotive service technician. That's the best thing I liked about ASDC. Finally there's some certificate which certifies the person in whole, rather than I am Hyundai, I am Honda, or I am Toyota. So that was a good thing. And second thing is, yes, as I told you, I want to bring in dignity to this profession. So even the certification also adds to it, like it contributes. There is a dignity in a person. That's why when you see my boys, they all have it on their t-shirts, or we do have badges, and we are very, very proud to say that we are ASDC certified today, because there's a national recognition today. Now coming to our training also, because as I told you, I was a novice and I learnt it the hard way, and my father used to always tell me, put your hands in, then only you'll understand, hold the spanner, that's when you will learn. So I learnt it that way. I connected technology, I connected the tools, I connected the system, and that's when I could learn. I learnt a lot, and because I was a student myself, and I learnt over the last period of around 13-14 years. Today it's 17 years I'm running this place. So I thought this is the best way to teach. So that's one. Every weekend we have the assessments. Then the month end or the end of the course, we do have an assessment before the final assessor comes from Delhi. Our assessment is of, we run through 30 marks on the objective and the rest 70s Viva. In the Viva, they're asked to identify the tools, and they are given a task, and the task is also given with a time, which is more important. Like suppose if they have to service a car, they're given 45 minutes and they have to do the entire servicing within that. So we assist them like that because that is what will help them in their employment. It is the time that they have taken. It's just not what they're doing, the time that they take, because that's how the company earns money, especially in this kind of a field. So once they're done, then we call people from Delhi for the final assessment. They're assessed, and by then I give them placements too. I give them placements not only in India, I give them placements even abroad. I've sent a lot of students to Dubai. I've sent few to Australia too. And of course Dubai, every year, from our institute, almost around 5 to 6 boys leave. Like this year also in May we had sent one student. He's also ASDC certified. And they are all BTech mechanical students, and I was also quite surprised, though we thought this was only for undergraduates. But then we realized the BTech mechanical is the student who really needs these kind of courses, because the college doesn't have anything in the core and there's no proper faculty to teach them. And I do it very sincerely, because even if you go through my records, every student of mine is placed or is always doing something better than what he has to do. Nambirajan Foundation, I had named this institute after my late father, and my aim was, like, of course, first get a recognition in India and then global recognition is what I wanted. So, and all of us in the automobile field, we always think Germany is the Makkah Medina for automobile. So I have been interacting with them. In fact, my association has been with the government of Germany. We have tied up with the SES, that is a senior expertise scheme, and wherein the Germans did come here and they helped us with our training here in India. They stayed with us for more than 3-4 weeks every time they came in. And I had a lot of inputs, and I was quite happy that we were on par with them, but for our safety standards, of course, but otherwise we were on par with them. And whatever lacunae they found, and I have corrected those also today. And I'll proudly say today we have associated with the government of Germany in vocational training in the automobile field. And for this also, what I've done is the eligibility would be only a ASDC certified technician can appear for this. Like, I have made the entry gate level that way, so that we have a global recognition too. ASDC is known, of course ASDC is known all over the world, but all the more we will be known in Germany with this. That was my idea, so to bring in both the skills together. And as a company, even I wanted a global recognition, and this was the best platform that I could see. Frankly speaking, ASDC has gotten the real change, or it has really given us that kind of a lift, where we could really provide certifications to people, and people understood the necessity of a skill. So I must really thank ASDC for this, because all these boys have taken advantage of this, this course, and they have skilled themselves, and today they are employed and they are earning some money out of this. So I must really thank ASDC, not only me, my students, the ones who have passed out, and the mechanics who never had any kind of a certification from the school or anything, or not even a 10th pass. They are also so proud today because they are certified by ASDC. And really ASDC has brought in pride, it's brought in dignity to our profession, and I must really thank them for this. And my journey with ASDC has been really, really very good, and they've been so supportive, and every thing they've involved us and taken our suggestions, and we've also followed them and done a lot. And I'm really looking forward to work with ASDC and really go to the international platform now. I would like to thank ASDC, the automotive partners, and everyone associated with the skill. And I would love to see Skill India mission, really grow. And wishing you all the best for this, and we'll give you all the support that you need from our side.
When I entered into this ASDC module, there are a lot of things which added my things, like They told me how to train, they told me what are kind of things which the industry need. Eventually we also got the certificate from Germany. Now I am a German certified trainer and I know what are the standards of international and I can train the people according to the international standards. Thanks a lot to ASDC for certifying me, which made me qualified for the German certification, and now I am a German certified trainer only because of ASDC certified trainer. Thanks a lot.
The teaching approach here, the maintain is both the theoretical and the practical will be simultaneously done to the student, because as soon as the theoretical part is completed, we can come and get exposure to the engines over here which come to the service, or the engines they own. We can get more practical knowledge when compared to the institutions where the graduation has been done. And the main advantage is the gap between the institution and the industry. The gap between the institution and industry is the practical knowledge for the particular student or particular automobile engineer. So that can be filled with this Paramount Auto-Based Services under this ASDC. So the gap between the industry and the automobile engineer, where the practical knowledge lies, the practical knowledge can be gained from this institution very efficiently.
ASDC QPNOS programs are very beneficial, and these QPNOS are varied in more than 150 countries. This ASDC certification make my life better in future.
I have totally 27 years of experience in the industry. I worked in production, quality, and I also worked as a plant head in this organization. Currently, I am taking the role of systems and training. While starting the program, so we at Sansera felt there is a need for adopting this program at Sansera also. Prior to 2013, we had a lot of challenges at Sansera, particularly in development of new skilled people, where we have challenges such as more absenteeism, skilled people non-availability at the shop floor, the quality of the work which we were getting done from these people was major concern. So therefore we felt there is a need to adopt a new methodology wherein which through the NSDC we have adopted the ASDC skill set into our organization, and we are more successful ever since.
So I have been working for Sansera last 15 years as a trainer. Initially I started my career as operate the machines, then I promoted into the training department. Since 2008 I have been training for the newcomers. Since 2013 we started ASDC training. We recruit the trainees from who passed SSLC. For them we are training 3 months training course, this ASDC certified QP. So we train them initially start from spoken English to the highest course is the CNC operating. They can write program independently, they can operate the machine, and not only operate the machine, they can solve the problem on the machines which they will face the fixture problem or quality issues. They can solve the problem independently and they can achieve the target from the day one. This is how they are working. So on the shop floor we train them as a technical from SSLC part person. We can turn into the technical person by using this training. They enhance their skill and their knowledge. They can work independently on the machine, and not only operating and solving the issues, their communication is very important. They will communicate with the in charges, seniors, and they encourage the juniors also. This is the entire work environment will be changed. So this ASDC training program, I would like to happy to share this, because ASDC is the one of the training module which is very helpful for the organization to enhance their production capacity and work environment. These are the things. This is how it is going good, and for the trainers also it is very interesting. Topics are there. They can also explore their knowledge to the ASDC training course, this QP.
It's been over 3 years since we are collaborated with ASDC for training the students into the industrial atmosphere, and we are really happy the way ASDC is progressing in its path, and this one very noble cause of training the young minds of India into the industrial atmosphere to this competitive world. It's really a good thing, and we are proud to be a part of it.
So here my roles and responsibilities is that I am assembly skill trainer. Basically we look after the assembly and disassembly aspects of the vehicle. So it will span for a period of 3 years. So there will be 16 students undergoing the training. So in the initial semesters we concentrate on the basic fundamentals of the skills.
Toyota Technical Training Institute has been established in 2007 August, and it is a long association with ASDC. ASDC have been assessed our training facility and qualified us as level 4 assessment center, and every year ASDC assessors are coming and assessing our students after completing our training program. We hope that we can further go with the support of ASDC to provide technicians to the automobile industries in future.
I started my curriculum in IIIT from 2016 batch. So we have well trainers here based on knowledge and practical sessions, where after completion of my 3 years of course in IIIT, I would wish to continue as a welder, means to become a world-class automobile technician, where to represent a IIIT as in India.
Yamaha, as a socially responsible company, has started a new concept by setting up a Yamaha training school in year 2013, which opens new avenue to the youth and support industry requirement by providing skilled and trained manpower. To have more value addition to the running courses, Yamaha has now tied up with Automotive Skill Development Council, ASDC, which is well-renowned organization supported by NSDC under Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. ASDC certificate, which is well recognized within automotive industry, helps students to get bank loan also, so that to become entrepreneur. Yamaha is really looking forward with ASDC tie-up to have more and more benefits to students, which will help them to make their future bright and secure.
Don Bosco Institute of Technology, and we are involved in imparting technical and skill training for the past many years, and we are extremely happy that we are collaborating and partnering with the Yamaha in imparting the skill training in two-wheeler, which is actually being recognized by the ASDC. And I should appreciate and thank the Yamaha Group for having set up a wonderful state-of-the-art infrastructure in this institution to cater to the training of the downtrodden, the poor, the deserving youngsters of this area. And our institution actually trains around 20 to 22 youngsters every year. And we have the success story of almost 42 students who have passed out of our center, and 80% of them are successfully involved in employment with various partners of Yamaha in their service centers. We are also happy that the Yamaha is providing infrastructure, meticulous supervision and guidance to all the youngsters and the trainers in this institution to uplift them and to give them a proper training and they also provide the syllabus that is necessary to equip these youngsters so that they learn both theory and practical. We are also involved with the Yamaha in placing the students, and the placement success rate is rather good, with 80 to 85% being placed in most of the companies. And it helps these youngsters, these deserving youngsters, to get a sustainable salary and income for them so that they can live a happy life and also support their family.
ഞാൻ ഈ കോഴ്സിന് വന്നു ചേർന്ന് കൂട്ടുകാരൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞു കേട്ടിട്ട് പിന്നെ പത്രത്തിലൂടെയുള്ള പരസ്യം കണ്ടിട്ടാണ്. ഇപ്പോൾ ചെറുപ്പം തൊട്ടേ വണ്ടിയോടുള്ളൊരു ഇതുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഞാൻ ഈ ഫീൽഡ് തിരഞ്ഞെടുക്കാൻ കാരണം. ഇവിടെ വന്ന് ചേർന്ന ശേഷം നല്ല ട്രെയിനിങ്ങാണ് കിട്ടിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നത്. ASTCയുടെ ഇതിലുള്ള ട്രെയിനിങ്ങും കാര്യങ്ങളും ഒക്കെ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് കിട്ടുന്നുണ്ട്. വളരെ നല്ല രീതിയിലാണ് ഇവിടെ ട്രെയിനിങ് നടന്നുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നത്. ഇവിടുത്തെ ഫെസിലിറ്റി എല്ലാം വളരെ നല്ലതാണ്. ട്രെയിനിങ്ങിനെല്ലാം വളരെ സൗകര്യപ്രദമായിട്ടാണ് ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇവരെല്ലാം ഒരുക്കി തന്നിരിക്കുന്നത്. യമഹയാണ് ഇതിനെ പ്രൊമോട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. ASTCയുടെ കീഴിലാണ് ഇതിനെ ചെയ്യുന്നത്. ഇത് പഠിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞ് ഭാവിയിൽ എനിക്കൊരു നല്ലൊരു സർവീസ് സെൻ്റർ തുടങ്ങണമെന്നാണ് എൻ്റെ ആഗ്രഹം.
എൻ്റെ പേര് ഷാലിക്, ഞാൻ മുക്കത്തുനിന്ന് വരുന്നു. സാമൂഹ്യ പ്രതിബദ്ധതയുടെ ഭാഗമായി ASTCയുടെ സർട്ടിഫിക്കറ്റോടുകൂടി യമഹ നടത്തുന്ന 2 വീലർ കോഴ്സിൻ്റെ ട്രെയിനറാണ് ഞാൻ. ഓട്ടോമൊബൈൽ എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗ് കഴിഞ്ഞു എന്ത് ചെയ്യണമെന്ന് ഓർത്തിരിക്കുമ്പോഴാണ് പത്രത്തിൽ ഒരു ആഡ് കണ്ടത്. ഇവിടെ ഡോൺ ബോസ്കോയിൽ ഇങ്ങനെ ഒരു യമഹയുടെ കോഴ്സ് തുടങ്ങുന്നുണ്ടെന്നും അവിടെ ഒരു ട്രെയിനറിൻ്റെ ആവശ്യമുണ്ടെന്നും. അങ്ങനെ ഞാനിവിടെ വന്നിട്ട് ട്രെയിനിങ് ഒരു ഇൻ്റർവ്യൂ അറ്റൻഡ് ചെയ്യുകയും ഇതിൻ്റെ ഭാഗമായി YTA യമഹ ട്രെയിനിങ് അക്കാദമി ബാംഗ്ലൂരിൽ എന്നെ ട്രെയിനിങ്ങിന് വിളിക്കുകയും ചെയ്തു. 2 മാസത്തോളം കാലം ഞാൻ അവിടെ ട്രെയിൻ ചെയ്തു. അതിനുശേഷം ഞാനിവിടെ വന്നു പുതിയ ബാച്ചിന് ക്ലാസ് എടുക്കാൻ തുടങ്ങി. ASTCയുടെ സർട്ടിഫിക്കറ്റോട് കൂടെയുള്ള കോഴ്സ് ആയതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ ഇത് 90% പിള്ളേരുടെ സ്കിൽ ഡെവലപ്പ് ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടിയുള്ള കോഴ്സായിരുന്നു. അതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ അങ്ങനെയുള്ള പ്രാക്ടിക്കലും പിള്ളേരുടെ ആറ്റിറ്റ്യൂഡ്, ബിഹേവിയർ, അങ്ങനത്തെ കാര്യങ്ങളെല്ലാമാണ് ഇതിൽ ഞങ്ങൾ കോൺസെൻട്രേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. ഇതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ യമഹയുടെ ഓരോ 3 മാസം കഴിയുമ്പോഴും യമഹ അക്കാദമിയിൽ നിന്നും ബാംഗ്ലൂരിൽ നിന്നും അവിടെയുള്ള ട്രെയിനേഴ്സ് ഇവർക്ക് ഒരാഴ്ച ക്ലാസ് എടുക്കുകയും അത് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് ഓരോ 3 മാസം കഴിയുമ്പോഴും OJT അവരെന്താണ് ഇവിടെ പഠിച്ചത്, അവരെന്തൊക്കെയാണ് ഇവിടെ പ്രാക്ടീസ് ചെയ്തത്, അത് റിയലായി അവർ വർക്ക്ഷോപ്പിൽ പോയി അത് പ്രാക്ടീസ് ചെയ്യുകയും ചെയ്യുന്നു. ഇതിൻ്റെ ഭാഗമായി തന്നെ നമ്മുടെ ലാബ് സജ്ജീകരിച്ചിരിക്കുന്നത് ഇവർക്ക് എങ്ങനെയാണോ ഒരു ക്ലിയർ വർക്ക്ഷോപ്പ് അതുപോലെ തന്നെയാണ് ഈ ലാബും ക്രമീകരിച്ചിരിക്കുന്നത്. അതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ ഓരോ കൊച്ചും ഇവിടുന്ന് ഇറങ്ങിപ്പോകുമ്പോൾ അവൻ്റെ കരിയർ, ലൈഫ്, അവൻ്റെ ഭാവി ജീവിതം ഇതെല്ലാം അവൻ ഇവിടുന്ന് തന്നെ ഒരു സ്റ്റെപ്പ് അവനെ കയറ്റി വിട്ടിട്ടാണ് ഞങ്ങൾ ഇവിടുന്ന് തന്നെ പറഞ്ഞയക്കുന്നത്. ഇവൻ ഇവിടുന്ന് ഇറങ്ങിയിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിലും 1 വർഷം കഴിയുമ്പോൾ 1 വർഷത്തോളം ഞങ്ങൾ ഇവൻ്റെ കൂടെ തന്നെ ആയിരിക്കും ഉണ്ടാവുക. ഒരു കൊച്ചു എങ്ങനെയാണോ ഇവിടെ നിന്ന് ഇറങ്ങുന്നത്, അവൻ വർക്ക്ഷോപ്പിൽ എങ്ങനെ പോകുന്നു, അവനിപ്പോൾ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ടോ എന്നീ കാര്യങ്ങൾ ഞങ്ങൾ ഇപ്പോഴും വാച്ച് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കും. YTA ട്രെയിനേഴ്സ് അതിന് ഓരോ 6 മാസം കൂടുമ്പോഴും അവർ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്ന സ്ഥലങ്ങളിലും അവിടെയെല്ലാം പോയി എന്താണോ അവരുടെ സിറ്റുവേഷൻ അത് മനസ്സിലാക്കി അവർക്ക് വേണ്ടത് എന്താണോ കാര്യങ്ങൾ, ഏതൊക്കെ കാര്യങ്ങൾക്ക് അവർ താഴെ പോയിട്ടുണ്ടോ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അവരുടെ ജോലി സ്ഥലത്തുള്ള ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടുകൾ അതൊക്കെ ഞങ്ങൾ എല്ലാവരും വാച്ച് ചെയ്യാറുണ്ട്. ഈ കോഴ്സ് കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്ന ഓരോ വിദ്യാർത്ഥിയും അവരുടെ ഫാമിലിയും വളരെ ഹാപ്പിയാണ്. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഞങ്ങളും ഡോൺ ബോസ്കോയും വളരെ ഹാപ്പിയാണ്. താങ്ക് യു യമഹ, താങ്ക് യു ASTC.
Hero MotoCorp is committed to skilling the youth, which helps them in getting a rewarding career. In fact, we are happy that candidates after passing out and after getting the ASTC certificate have been offered more than one job offer. And in fact, few of them have become self-employed also, thus creating a chain of not only getting employment but creating employment. In fact, the Hero ESTC initiative, I call it a 4-win approach. First win is for the country. That is, this program is throwing the skilled manpower into the market, which is strengthening the concept of Make in India. Second is for the community, the youth, which has got abundant energy. This energy is now being channelized for the purpose of the community and for the constructive use. The third one is for the candidate himself. This person who was not able to see which way to go, now he is seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. That means now he is becoming employable. And fourth is for the organizations where these candidates or he is going to get the OJT. These organizations are now getting the focused and experienced manpower to work with. So all of them are gaining, and hence I call it a 4-win approach. Kudos to ASDC initiative.
जो ASDC के QB नॉज है वो काफ़ी इंफॉर्मेटिव है मेरे लिए भी और स्टूडेंट्स के लिए भी, और उन्हीं की मदद से मैं स्टूडेंट्स को अच्छे से सिखा पा रही हूँ।
हेलो फ्रेंड्स, मेरा नाम विक्रम सिंह है और मैं पिछले 1.5 साल से गुरुकुल के साथ काम कर रहा हूँ। गुरुकुल में मैं प्रोडक्ट एंड प्रोसेस ट्रेनिंग जो है इम्पार्ट करता हूँ। यहाँ का जो वर्क कल्चर है वो इस तरह का है कि कोई ट्रेनी जो नया ट्रेनी आता है वो इस ट्रेनिंग मॉड्यूल में इतना ढल जाता है कि उसको लर्निंग जो है वो एनहांस होके आती है। इस ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम में उसको स्किल से लेकर थ्योरेटिकल चीज़ों के बारे में हर चीज़ हम इम्पार्ट करते हैं। मैं बहुत ही टैलेंटेड लोगों के साथ काम कर रहा हूँ और टैलेंटेड लोगों को ट्रेनिंग भी दे रहा हूँ। यहाँ पे हमारा एक ही उद्देश्य है कि हम लोग एक अच्छे ऑटोमोटिव स्किल टेक्निकल ट्रेनर्स जो है वो बना सकें।
आगे मुझे ये जब कोर्स कंप्लीट हो जाएगी तो हमें सर्टिफिकेट प्रोवाइड किया जाएगा, तो वो सर्टिफिकेट के जरिए हम अपना खुद का बिजनेस डाल सकते हैं।
Here I find a good stuff as per our industry requirement. The students and candidates were very much knowledgeable about the basic form of 5As, TPM, fire and safety, and their technical knowledge is also very sound. We interviewed few of the candidates and now incorporating them with one of our plant at Protipur.
All the best for all the trainees and automotive sector and for this great initiative. Thank you very much.